Hello, I'm going to present an Internet Marketing Action Plan for Broward Score. This advertising campaign will give some key insights as to where to go for new SCORE workshop participants and mentors. With this campaign, there are viable options to capture a new audience. The target market seeking to start, develop, and grow a business are men and women between the ages of 22 and 44 years old. The majority of the website visitors are male at 54%. The intentions of SCORE visitors and clients are active in seeking business advice, tools, workshops, and mentoring. They are looking to improve their knowledge, eventually leading to a better lifestyle. In order to capture the target audience correctly, let's go over the 4 personas and how they interact with SCORE principles. The first persona is the competitive persona. These are people on the go and make their decisions quickly. They are looking for information and content in the first few paragraphs to capture their interest and stay engaged. The spontaneous persona includes a quick decision-making process while also using their emotional side. The messaging must be clear and concise so they can make their decision quickly and feel good about it. The humanistic persona takes more time and deliberates their decision. They ask for advice, need an emotional attachment to solidify their commitment. They visit others' websites and do their research. Once converted, the humanistic persona is more likely to become a devoted advocate. The fourth and final persona is the methodical persona. They are prevalent in the online world. They take their time weighing and making decisions. They read the fine print, discuss with others, and contemplate whether this program, mentorship, or workshop is worth their time, money, and effort. Our first campaign to discuss is the broad campaign strategy, using Entrepreneur.com for their business-savvy customer. In the media rate card, Entrepreneurs describes their readers as reaching a distinct and homegrown business owner with spirit and approach to life that only they can deliver. They generate traffic of 9 million unique visitors per month and mostly male and at 64%. Our ad format would be display and text ads, and our messaging strategy would be raising brand awareness. In our best case scenario, I used ATV, our average transactional value, at $35. This is the average cost of one workshop, $30 if paid in advance, and $40 as a walk-up rate. In our best case scenario, our conversion rate would be 0.75%. 800,000 visitors would be exposed. Our ad budget would be $200 with revenue of $525 and total conversions of 15. Of course, there's a worst case scenario where we would not convert anyone and our revenue would be zero as well as our conversions. Our next campaign strategy is the targeted campaign strategy. I also used Entrepreneur.com with the same demographics and the ad format. The messaging strategy would be slightly different. While raising brand awareness, it would also be used to increase mentorships and workshop participation. In our best case scenario, our conversion rate would be 1.5% of the 800,000 visitors. Our ad budget would be $550 with a revenue of $1,470, with total conversions being 42. We also must take into case a worst case scenario where we would have an ad budget of $550 with no revenue or conversions. Our third campaign strategy is the intention-based campaign strategy using search engine BPC ads. The keywords we would use would be SCORE, Broward Score, score.org, business plan, workshops, and small business seminars. The cost would be $500 for a 30-day campaign. The messaging strategy would be use these branding words and to continue to raise brand awareness while also increasing workshop participation and mentorship. In our best case scenario, we have a conversion rate of 2%, exposures of 150,000 visitors, an ad budget of $500, making a revenue of $1,155 with total conversions at 33. The worst case scenario would be no conversion rate, an ad budget of $500, no revenue, and no conversions. Our fourth and final campaign strategy would be an email newsletter. The shortlist email newsletter by Harvard Business Report would be used to gain new SCORE members. The placement would be at the top of the page within the Friday weekly newsletter. The goal would be to advertise mentorships and business plan templates and workshops of SCORE. The ads would be placed near relevant articles about starting a new business and/or increasing sales and marketing for an existing one. Our best case scenario with HBR.org would be ad budget of $250, making a revenue of $1,101.28, total for conversions 31, which leads to a 5% conversion rate. Our worst case scenario would be an ad budget of $250, revenue 0, total conversion 0, as well as our conversion rate. Then we'd like to talk about the landing page optimization strategy. Headline calls and action to buttons would be used as specific elements to be tested. The landing page would be used, the method would be used multivariate testing method, and the metrics to test this would be Google Website Optimizer. We would use the information gathered in order to test what elements convert the most visitors. Here are a couple of examples of headlines and call to actions we would test against each other. And that is the conclusion of my strategy. I hope you find this very useful, and thank you for your time.